everyone, how's it going? This is Riley, and my name is Miss Hobble.
And I'm Mr. Ponder.
And we're here to tell you about the Riley Engineering and Computer Science magnet programs. So, this is our team. We have Mr. Meringue, who's our magnet coordinator, Mr. Tonkel, myself, Mr. Ponder, and Mr. Brubaker. These guys teach engineering, and I teach computer science. And yeah, they're wonderful people who are really awesome teachers that your kids are going to have. You may have heard about the magnet programs and kind of what we do, but a lot of people don't know what engineering is. Mr. Ponder, what is engineering?
So engineering is identifying a problem in the world and trying to solve it. We are trying to do those things all over our community and in our classrooms and using the design process to do that. We use a Project Lead the Way curriculum that is nationally accredited, and we use a lot of computer science. Ms. Hobble, what is computer science?
I'm glad you asked that, Mr. Ponder. So computer science it's really all about what are computers, how do they work, why do they work, how can we make them work. So I asked the kids, do you ever wonder, like, how does your cell phone work? When you push the power button, why does it turn on? When you get on your Chromebook and type in google.com and press enter, how does Google's page get back to you? Those are the questions that we're going to answer studying computer science. Not only are we going to answer those, but we also make awesome things. So we make apps, we make games, we make websites, all sorts of programs. It's a very creative field. So in 4 years at Riley, we have two different tracks. So there's the engineering track over here and the computer science track over here. Any student who comes to Riley for the magnet program will start out in engineering design, intro to engineering design, which Mr. Ponder teaches. And they'll get a broad overview of what is engineering, how does it work. They'll also do some programming and computer science in that class. They could take intro to computer science at the same time if they know they're interested in computer science. After that, then they can decide if they want to go the engineering route or the computer science route. If they go the computer science route, there are 3 other courses then. Sophomore year and junior year take computer science 1 and 2, where they'll learn programming, web development, a more broad history of computer science, and a lot of really what is computer science. And then senior year, they'll take a cybersecurity class, which is all about securing our networks, securing our devices, securing our accounts. How do we keep our information safe?
That sounds amazing. It is possible for your child to take both the computer science and the engineering pathway. So the intro to engineering design is where we just introduce them to all kinds of engineering fields with a little bit more focus on mechanical engineering, where we use Autodesk Inventor and 3D printers. We actually have 5 3D printers all over our building this year. Sophomore year, they take Principles of Engineering, which is like an applied physics class, applied science class, where we take the knowledge that they're using in math and sciences, and we start with simple machines and go through the engineering with those. Then as juniors, they have some choices to take, where we have civil engineering and architecture, environmental sustainability, and digital electronics. Digital electronics is a little bit better known as like electrical engineering 101. As 12th graders, we offer the capstone class, and that's where they take all of their knowledge they've learned from the 12 years they've been in school and more, and identify a problem and go through the design process just like we've talked earlier, but then try to make it better. And that's what engineering is all about. And better means it might be smaller, it might be faster, it might be safer. And so they build something kind of like a science fair, but we have an engineering fair at the end of the year where they get to present. All of our classes are the STEM Project Lead the Way based, and many of our classes are dual credit through Ivy Tech, where as the students are sitting in our classes at Riley, they're also earning college credit through Ivy Tech. That works at many schools around the area, not just Ivy Tech.
So besides engineering or computer science, your student will also take their core classes: English, math, social studies, science. And of those classes, we offer a whole variety of AP classes, honors classes, regular classes. Wherever your child needs, whatever level of challenge they need, we're going to be able to provide that. So this is just a short list of the AP classes that we offer here.
And we're trying to get more.
Yes, always expanding. Besides academics, we also offer a variety of student clubs. These are the clubs that many of our engineering and computer science students are part of. This isn't all of our clubs, there's certainly more than that. Mr. Ponder runs a Makerspace Club, which is an after-school time where students come in and just make things. They have an idea, they want to build something, it's space and time with an adult who knows what he's doing to help them out and figure out what they want to do.
And I love it when they teach me something.
Oh yeah. We have a robotics team, Science Olympiad. I sponsor the Bridges Club, which is a partnership with Notre Dame. There's a professor who comes in, and it's specifically for women in engineering. We study civil engineering. We take a field trip at the end of the year. It's a really cool place for girls and women in the program. And I also sponsor the Cyber Patriot team, which is new this year. And it's essentially a cybersecurity competition that's nationwide. It's run by the U.S. Air Force. And teams compete to see who can be the best at defending a computer system and hardening a network. It's been really fun so far.
So, yes, we're here talking about engineering, but as Riley, we've got so many great things going on, and it starts with the students. Our engineering students are involved in all of the different sports, and they're doing great jobs winning championships, and having fun and building not only their team but also the community. They do a lot of outreach in the community. We've got a great ROTC program run by Colonel Walker. We've got an awesome administration staff led by Mr. Sean Henderson, who's all about putting your child and our students number one. Here's a picture of our robotics team. Over here we have a young lady, Brittany Arenas, who is in our engineering program, but just represented the state of Indiana and talking to representatives at Washington, D.C. about some youth leadership.
So, like Mr. Ponder said, our leadership here, administration, is wonderful. Mr. Henderson is all in for the kids. He comes to nearly every sporting event, even the more obscure ones like cross country. He's there. He does crazy things like he rappelled down the side of a building this fall to raise money for the Youth Service Bureau. So he's really an asset here for Riley. You'll see him all over Twitter, proud principal.
Here's the rest of our administration staff. Mr. L, Miss Adams. So
beyond sports, we also have a great orchestra, a great band, choir. There's a club hockey team. Like I said, our marching band, basketball team. Really, the kids. This is all about the kids, and they make the school great. We love getting to be here and teach them, and we'd love for your student to join and get to be a part of this awesome student body. Besides just extracurricular activities and options, we also offer this is the GAP program, German-American Partnership Program, where every 2 years a group of Riley students will go over to Germany for 3 weeks and live in Germans' houses and spend time at their schools and get to know the country. And those same German students come here for 3 weeks and do the reverse. We have this cultural exchange that's a really great opportunity.
And then we're always trying to find partnerships in the community. A year ago, we had Line Bike drop off 2 bikes with my freshman engineering class, and we kind of reverse engineered some parts, tried to come up with some better logistics, tried to come up with ways to engineer the bike better, or the building of the bike better in their workshops.
So our students go on to a variety of schools. This is just a small representation of the engineering schools that our students have gone to: Rose-Hulman, Purdue. So a lot of Midwest schools, but also as far east as Philadelphia, New York City. We have a student at Columbia, as far west as the University of Hawaii. They're going places and doing great things, and we love to see them come back and share all they're doing and learning as college students.
And so we have our contact information. We'll also put it below, and feel free to email us anytime with any questions.
And really, we want you and your child at Riley High School. We would love to see you here.
Thanks.